Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. I'm gonna try to play this Car X game again and do that mission. I'm telling you right now, if it does that thing where the game just for some reason freezes, I'm not going to play this game. Cause that just don't make no sense to me. Where it's like, fam, there should be no reason on why it's doing that. I managed to play all these other different things. And like, it shouldn't be a situation where I gotta struggle with this too. It's like Car X Drift Racing Online didn't do that, so I'm like, shouldn't be no reason on why this game is doing that. And I'm playing it offline too, so it's like, bro. Okay. It really, again. I'm not, no. I'm getting my money back from this game. Because that's weird. That don't make not one bit of sense why that game's doing that. And I'm not going to sit here and continuously keep playing it. I'm getting my money back. Because it's like, I just get so sick and tired of playing games where it's like, fam, you want people to play the game, then it's like, you can't have no stuff like that. You just can't. Like, that, to me, no, that don't make no sense. I really hate to ask for my money back for this game, but I'm saying I don't want to play a game where it's like I can't do nothing with it. It's like I'm not going to sit here and continuously keep playing games and it's going to be doing stuff like that. It's just weird, man. I'll play whatchamacallit, Crew Motorfest, but I'm not going to be playing that. It's like they come out with an update and patch that, then yeah, I might reconsider buying it, but that to me, that's just weird. Go out and buy a game and then it's like the game gonna stop working after a day of it being out. After one day. I know people are like, "Oh, we'll select another mission." Oh, I didn't pay no $20 to select other missions. I paid $20 to play the mission that is available in the game. It shouldn't be no thing where it's all like, "Oh, I gotta play other parts of the game," and it's like, okay, if that part of the game doesn't work, then it shouldn't be in the game. I'm just saying. That's like somebody giving you some food and they're all like, "Oh, well, that part of the food is uncooked, so you gonna have to eat some other part of the food first." No, bruh. Just bring the whole, like, either bring the whole plate out or just don't do nothing with it. But it's like, fam, it don't make no sense. You guys, you delayed the game the first time, then you release it again, or you put the game back in stores, then you finally release it, and the game's still gonna be all buggy and glitchy. No. Stuff like that where I'm like, no, that you can't convince me. This game better not start with that stuff of like, oh, we're gonna take forever to load up. Cause I'll uninstall this game too. People really be thinking I'm like just I'm joking around, or it's like, oh, it's they can live with a game being all messed up. And no, I ain't doing that. I am not doing that. Game shouldn't take 15 business days to start up. Just start up and play. Probably people ain't paying for no game to just look at some loading screen. It's stupid. It's like people don't know what they're doing when it comes to video game development. Do not get into video game development. That's like me trying to run a military. I don't know how to run no military, but I'm not gonna be all like, oh well, let's wait until everybody gets upset and then try to do something with it. Oh my god.
Hey, the special.
It's why I encourage, companies, put out old games. Put out games that we used to play back then in the day. At least those games was fully functional and working. So what we got going on today, it's like, man, I just don't know. Like, I'm gonna start spinning out cars. I'm like, they better stop with that crap. I'm telling you, man, it's like come next year when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, that game remotely has an issue when it comes out. I'm like, no. The gaming industry is cooked. It really is cooked. To me, it just doesn't make any sense where it's like 20 years ago, you guys were developing games and you had no problems coming out with a video game. Then it just seems like all of a sudden now, you guys come out with video games and the game got to have 100 million problems on day one of it being released. And we're supposed to be okay with it. And you could just take our $70 or however much money you guys want to. And I can't remember who it was that said it too, where they was all like, oh, after Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, gaming prices is like gonna change or some crap like that. I'm like, no, it is not. It is not gonna change. If that game comes out, I don't care how good that game is. That game comes out and I've remotely find one bug in that game where it makes the game unplayable. No, there ain't no gonna be raising prices. No, developers need to start giving out games for free. If you don't know what you're doing or you just coming out with test demos and stuff, then I'm like, no. I ain't gonna be showing support, buying games, doing all that other stuff. Because to me, it just don't make no sense where it's like 20-something years ago, you guys were developing games and y'all had no problems with developing it. What's going on now? And then it's all like, oh, well, it's different computer software and more advanced technology and all this other stuff. And it's like, okay, instead of having it where you just gonna release a game and the game's gonna be halfway broken, figure out what you need to figure out, then come out with the video game. But it don't make no sense for me where it's like, I gotta pay $70 for a bunch of bugs that's gonna make the game unplayable. It's like I'm trying to play a video game. I ain't trying to play let's just keep trying to figure out what's wrong with the game and just or have it where we release it to the audience and then they have to figure it out for themselves. and then they report it back to us. Then we come out with 15 million different updates to finally fix up the game after about 5-10 years of the game being out. I'm not doing that no more. Your game is broken, I ain't fooling with it. I just get so sick and tired of like companies coming out with games, and it's like, you know that that's gonna be a problem with people. You shouldn't even be thinking about releasing it. And they just, everybody, they just like, nah, we gonna release a game and we don't care what's wrong with it. I'm like, well, when you guys find yourself in a situation where people ain't buying your guys' games no more, and I'm telling you right now, Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and that game is like halfway broken, that's it. It's over. Gaming industry is done and over with. And that's why I'll encourage any and everybody, go out there and buy old video games. Buy video games that came out years ago when they were fully functional and working. But any new games, don't even fool with it. That just don't make no sense to me, where it's all like, you guys, y'all got more advanced technology than you did back then. And you would think like we would be playing video games in the future or some crap. Like, it's going to be video games where it's like, wow, like this is amazing. It's like, I just don't get it. Shouldn't be no 2024 and you guys still can't come out with no fully functional working game. That's it. That's all I ask for. But it's like everybody, they want to just like take shortcuts when it comes to developing video games, but they don't want to take no shortcuts when it comes to me paying them. They don't want to take no discounts or any of that other stuff. And honestly though, that's how game prices need to be. And I guarantee, not promise you, developers would start making sure of it, that they putting out fully functional working games. If their game prices were determined on how fully developed the game is, and let's just say with a video game, like let's say a video game comes out, then the developers are all like, oh, it's gonna be a $70 video game, standard price. But then it's like the game comes out and it's halfway buggy and glitchy and all that, then there's like some calculator or whatever where it's all like, oh, based on the development of the game, this is the price. And let's say it's like $5 or something like that, because that's honestly what a lot of video games, what it should be priced at. It should be priced at $5. This shouldn't be priced at that. The game should honestly be free. But I guarantee and I promise you, if there were some like higher ups in the gaming industry that came out with some stuff like that, oh yeah, developers would be making sure of it, that their games would be fully functional and working. And it shouldn't take that for them to be all like, oh, well now let's start working on the game. It's either that, or developers wait until they're honestly seeing their final few days of them being a game or a video game developing company, and then that's when they're all like, oh, well now let's come out with some good stuff. But a lot of the video games today, the price that they be asking for, and it be halfway developed, I'm like, nah, it should not be no $60 game. I'm like Steam, Microsoft, Sony, Epic Games, all those, any company that sells video games, and it's like newer video games, that's something that y'all should take in consideration. And I am going to be making a video talking about that, where it's all like they need to have some sort of like calculator thing on like game selling websites, where if the game is halfway developed, then you only going to get half of the person's money. But you can't take all of the person's money and only give them a certain percentage of the product. that should be another thing that companies like Microsoft, Sony, Steam, Epic Games, all those companies, they should come out with a thing where it's like a bug recorder, where it overall shows like the noticeable bugs in the video game, and then they should have that on the front page. They should have that sales calculator, then they should have like a bug recorder, and it's like noticeable bugs in the game. It's like a certain percentage of people voted that this is a bug that they've encountered in the game. And it'd be a bug where it causes the game to crash or whatever, and it's like, you know, it lets a person know. And what's crazy is like they don't go through a whole process of you paying for a product, but they make sure of it that you gotta go through a whole process of getting your money back for a product. I don't get that, and it should be the other way around. Person wants their money back. Obviously, there's something wrong with it, so it's like it shouldn't be no question about it if I want to get my money back. And it shouldn't be no thing where it's all like, oh, well, let's wait after a year of the game being released. Yeah, let's make it seem like we're coming out with bug fixes and all this other stuff. I'm telling you, that's something that companies should also reconsider too. They know that there's going to be developers out there scamming people, so it don't matter how long it's been. If a game stops working, and I don't care if that game's been out for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, as soon as that game stops working, you're entitled to get all your money back. If the company goes bankrupt, then I'm like, well then, hey, you guys brought that on yourself. Either come out with fully functional working games, or you need to shut down as a company. But it don't make no sense to me where it's like, you guys go through this whole process of becoming video game developers. Y'all go through school, you go through college, you go get a job, you do all these different things of becoming a game developer, but you can't do the one thing that you got hired for. That's like me being a content creator and I'm not putting out no content, but I'm expecting people, oh, watch whatever it is that's on, like, oh, I'm only gonna put out a certain percentage of the video. Like, if you guys want to see the rest of the video, then you're gonna have to buy my battle pass, or yeah, my season pass, buy DLCs and all this other different stuff in order to see the full video. It's like, I think when people realize that they're being scammed with video games today, I think that would put a lot of companies in a corner and like give them a, you know, no choice but to start working on their games, or otherwise y'all just need to shut down as a company. But it don't make no sense to me where it's like there could be that random person in Sweden, they just take up video game development as a hobby and they do better than 80% of the gaming industry. And then the 20% that does go and they actually do something, you know, worth getting into with a video game, they're actually the ones working on it. They're actually the ones doing something productive and good with their game. But they don't get like that worldwide coverage like NBA 2K, Call of Duty. I'm trying to think of some other games out there where it's like, you know, it comes out all buggy and stuff, and I'm like, fam, I know it should not be like that. It shouldn't be where we're seeing commercials for broken games, but the games that do work, we gotta go out and search for them. And they're not the ones that's getting the commercial breaks and stuff. It's a scam, man. But yeah, come next year when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, that game remotely has an issue. That's just gonna be the final nail in the coffin with new video games and me. I'm not buying it. Only way I'll play a new video game is if they give it to me for free. But I'm not gonna be out here buying games and them games don't work. But then they're all like, oh well, we still gotta take you ain't taking nothing from me. If your game don't work, it does not need to be in stores. Point blank, period. If that's the case, then I'm like, okay, whatever percentage of the game is completed, then that's how much I'm going to give you when it comes to the amount of money I need to give you guys. It's only 5% of the game is completed. Then I'm like, what's 5% of $70? That's how much y'all going to get from me. But it don't make no sense where it's like a person, they do all this, they go get, like, have a job, or they just overall making... What's up with these cars, man? It's like a person, they do all this hard work of making money. They go out of their way to support you guys, and y'all can't even come out with a fully functional working video game. And that's the one job that y'all got. Which you could, like, 20-something years ago. You can't do it now. Now I'm supposed to be okay with that. different day. Play something else. Oh, you can play the Black Ops 6 beta. I'll probably end up doing that tonight, just to see what it's all about. When did I have Tubi installed? Huh. Yeah, let's just play Star Wars, try to get through this mission. That's what I was gonna do today. I straight up forgot. Get some rechargeable batteries so I can use that scuff controller.
Go put on a show next.
Anyone could be out here. Understood. Scram.
Filthy things.
I think we're done here.
Time to distract them, Nix.
Deserve hazard pay.
Good boy.
It's got eyes everywhere. Nothing to report.
I can't. I should check back in.
I don't know why they won't have it where it's like you can like shoot at them, like, or tase them, stun them, do something. Just seemed like it would be a lot easier.
I'll report back with any news.
I'm exhausted. Maybe I can take a break.
Anyone could be out here.
They just straight burning up the food. Nah, I ain't gonna fool with that. Okay. The heck was that? That was so delayed.
Go get him, buddy.
I can't be out here too long.
Come on, Nix.
You don't even know what happened. That's crazy.
Didn't see anything.
Take him down, Nix.
From here.
Take first! Help is here!
All right, Nix. Go get him.
I could have sworn.
I think I gotta go up there. I think I remember when doing this. Like there's somehow, some way I gotta go up there, but I can't remember how I got them.
Understood.
that's not gonna work. Maybe that one door might lead to like downstairs area.
All right.
What was that? What? I heard a noise in the storage room. Should we look? No way. Olivia told us not to go inside. It's probably just a rat.
Oh. Can't go that way. Don't tell me this leads right back into this, It let me right back outside. That's crazy.
Yep, all clear. I'll report back with any news.
Wonder if my contact is nearby. What was that?
Showtime, Nix.
Dad, I want this place searched. What's going on? Better feeling underground.
Okay.
Barely think you'll hear. Why is it always
Bruh.
Busy. I should find a key of small.
Okay.
Nix, set that off.
See about that.
Go to one.
Defenders.
all this standing around is making me hungry?
I should find a key of small.
Is he coming up here?
Understood.
He is coming up here.
Gotta stay focused. Anyone could be out here.
Hey. Hey. Come on, homie. Notice me.
Traffic. Maybe I can take a break.
Yeah, went in the wrong direction. feel like they would see me though if I were to like. Let's just try.
That's enough excitement for one day.
I should find a key of small. Easy to lose a tail here. What?
Okay. They ain't even looking. They probably do see me, but they're like, nah, I ain't trying to get stumped out. I ain't reading all that.
Foot traffic.
It's showtime, buddy.
Bro, like they being weird.
I should see about that shipment.
What do you see? Caught it. Someone around next? Got something, bud?
Is it two of them walking? Nah, that's too risky.
See something? Nix, the lever.
What is this? Like some stuff on Steam popping up? Man,
Nix, get that for me.
my goodness. I was about to say, don't tell me I came this far just to have it where I can't go no further.
Must be the safe house. Aha. This could be useful.
it's one of these puzzle things again, man.
All right.
Wow. I just guessed. I was like, you know.
Hey. This
Oh,
will
that's.
work.
Oh, okay.
Your intel was good. I have the part. You got a workshop or something I can use?
I'll do you one better. There's a workbench on the Trailblazer I got up and running. I've also moved her to a proper dock at a settlement called Jauntus Hope. Somewhere nicer, more comfortable.
Wait a minute. I don't
okay.
think I gotta go all the way back to that one area. I think I could just jump over here. Save myself the trouble. I ain't reading all that. Can I go that way? Nope. Is this that? Hold on for a second. Yeah, I'm on fast travel because that's so much easier trying to figure out my way around places. It's still above, like, so it must be, oh, no, never mind.
We do ship upgrades.
Okay. So I don't think that was the place I was supposed to be going to. I'm supposed to be stealing 2 of them? I thought it was just the one. Man. That's crazy.
Best come around here too.
I wonder if They just...
You cannot do that.
Alright, hey, I'm just a bystander. Dang, homie, relax. I don't think this was where I went last time. Yeah, I think there's just like some hidden stuff back here. Yeah.
Stay low, Nix. Someone nearby? Okay.
Pipes run this town. I agree with you.
Someone around, Nix? What do you see? Got something, bud? Someone nearby?
Dang, man, why is there so many of them?
Not much going on.
I don't know why they would do some stuff like that.
All right, distract him, Nix.
It's like, why do they spawn so many of them in an area? If you want me to progress through this story, you cannot spawn 100 million enemies in the area. Then I gotta go through this crap all over again because they don't want to have no checkpoints. And I'm telling you, man, I am so done with video games. You want to do some of the most dumbest stuff possible, and it's thinking people want to just be sitting around doing the same crap over and over again. I'm just gonna find somebody to raid, and I'm calling it with this stream because this is just crazy. and there ain't nobody to raid, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys.